The car I'm about to show you at number 1 has never been photographed in public. Not once. It's worth over $70 million, and its owner has turned down every offer ever made. Most people think they know what rare means. A limited edition. A sold-out model. Maybe a waiting list. But the cars on this list exist in a completely different world. A world where money alone isn't enough to get you a seat. Where factories destroy their own creations rather than let them fall into the wrong hands. Where governments get involved. Where secrets get buried. We're counting down 15 cars so rare, most billionaires have never seen them in person. Stay with us until number 3, because the story behind that car involves a secret deal, a destroyed prototype, and one of the greatest cover-ups in automotive history. Starting our list at number 15, the Lamborghini Veneno. Lamborghini built exactly 4 of these. One they kept for themselves. The other 3 were sold, but not to just anyone. Each buyer was personally selected by Lamborghini's leadership. You couldn't apply. You couldn't put your name on a list. If Lamborghini didn't call you, you weren't getting one. The original price? $4.5 million. Today, if one ever comes to market, and they rarely do, you're looking at $9 million minimum. But here's what most people don't know. The Veneno was never designed to be driven. It was designed to be looked at. To make every other supercar in the room feel ordinary. And it succeeds. Number 14, the Pagani Zonda HH. And this one has a story that stops you cold. A Saudi prince commissioned this one-off Zonda with completely custom specifications. Pagani spent months building it, every detail tailored to this single customer. He never drove it. He passed away during the production process. Pagani finished the car anyway, out of respect for the commission. It was delivered to his estate. The car has never been driven. It sits in a private collection, engine untouched, odometer reading 0. Current estimated value, $8 million. But it will never be sold. Some things aren't about money. Stay with us. At number 8 we have a car that disappeared for 30 years and was found completely by accident. But first, number 13. Number 13, and this is where Ferrari's darkest secret lives. In the late 1980s, Ferrari built a prototype so technologically advanced that their own engineers were stunned. It was faster than anything on the road, more aerodynamically sophisticated than anything in production. Ferrari drove it once. Then they crushed it. Inside the factory. Personally oversaw its destruction. Why? Because they were terrified. Terrified that if this car fell into a competitor's hands, even as scrap, the technology could be reverse-engineered. The only evidence this car ever existed are 3 photographs taken secretly by a factory worker. Estimated value if it had survived, over $40 million. Number 12, the Mercedes CLK GTR. Only 25 were ever built. 20 coupes. 5 roadsters. That's it. Forever. Mercedes built it for one reason, to win the FIA GT Championship in 1997. The street version is essentially a race car with number plates. It has no stereo. No cup holders. Current value, $10 million. And there are 25 of them on Earth. Number 11, the Rolls Royce Sweptail. One car. One customer. For years. A single customer approached Rolls Royce. With a vision. They wanted the most bespoke automobile ever created. Rolls Royce spent 4 years building it. The customer's identity has never been confirmed. The price has never been confirmed. What we know is that it sold for somewhere between $12 and $13 million, making it the most expensive new car ever sold at the time. It was revealed to the public exactly once. Then it disappeared back into private ownership. No one outside that owner's circle has seen it since. We're halfway through, and the cars are only getting more extraordinary. Number 8 is Comey. Number 10, Bugatti La Voiture Noire. French for the black car. One was built. One was sold. For $18.7 million. The most expensive new car ever sold. At the time of its sale in 2019. Nobody knows who bought it. Bugatti has never confirmed the buyer's identity. The leading theory is that it was purchased by Cristiano Ronaldo. Bugatti has never confirmed. Never denied. The car was delivered privately. It has never been seen in public. Not once. $18.7 million. One car. Zero public appearances. The owner remains a ghost. Number 9, the Aston Martin DP215. And this car was missing. Not stolen. Not destroyed. Missing. Built in 1963 to race at Le Mans, it set a land speed record, 198.6 miles per hour. On the Mulsanne Straight. Then it vanished. For over 30 years the automotive world assumed it had been destroyed. Scrapped. Gone forever. In the 1990s it surfaced quietly in a private collection in America. Someone had been keeping it hidden in a garage. Simply because they didn't want to sell it. It finally came to auction in 2018. It sold for $21.5 million. For 30 years, one of the most historically significant racing cars ever built sat in someone's garage. Just waiting. Number 8, the Ferrari 250 GT Breadvan. In 1962 a Ferrari customer named Giovanni Volpi was refused a factory racing car by Enzo Ferrari himself. Enzo didn't like Volpi. That was enough. So Volpi took matters into his own hands. He took a Ferrari 250 GT and hired a coach builder to transform it into a racing machine. The result was so radical people called it the Breadvan. Because that's what it looked like. Enzo Ferrari was furious. He tried to ban it from racing. He failed. The Breadvan raced, and it was fast. Embarrassingly fast for a car that wasn't supposed to exist. Today it is one of the most beloved Ferraris ever built. The car Enzo Ferrari tried to erase from history. Current value, estimated at over $30 million. Number 7, McLaren F1 LM. Only 5 were built as a tribute to the F1's Le Mans victory. Each one valued at over $20 million today. The F1 LM is widely considered the greatest driver's car ever made, and only 5 humans on Earth own one. Number 6, the Porsche 916. Porsche built it. Tested it. Loved it. Then cancelled it, because the price point was too high for the market. They destroyed almost every prototype. Only 2 survive. Each worth over $20 million today. Porsche cancelled their own masterpiece. Number 5, the Jaguar XKSS. Only 16 were ever built, because on the night of February 12, 1957, a fire tore through the Jaguar factory and destroyed 9 of the 25 being produced. 16 survived. Each one is now worth over $25 million. History decided this car's rarity. Not Jaguar. And now, number 3. The story I promised. The GMA T.50. Built by Gordon Murray. The man who designed the original McLaren F1. He spent 27 years planning this car. 27 years. Only 100 were ever going to be made. The waiting list read like a who's who of global power, tech billionaires, Middle Eastern royalty, European aristocracy, government officials from 3 different countries. 100 cars. The list was full within weeks. But here is what nobody reports. 6 of those 100 buyers were quietly removed from the list before production completed. Without explanation. Without announcement. Gordon Murray has never commented on who those 6 were or why they were removed. The cars allocated to those 6 spots were built. But they don't appear in any public registry. 6 of the rarest cars on Earth, and nobody officially knows where they are. Current value per car, $5 million. The 6 missing ones, priceless. Number 2, the Bugatti Centodieci. 10 were built. Each one sold for $9 million before a single wheel had turned. The entire allocation sold out in one afternoon. One of the 10 buyers confirmed by Bugatti was Cristiano Ronaldo, making this the second ultra-rare Bugatti potentially owned by the same man. And finally, number 1. What I'm about to tell you has never been officially confirmed. It exists in the space between rumor and legend. In the early 1990s, a Middle Eastern royal approached Rolls Royce with a commission unlike anything they had ever received. The specifications were so unusual that every employee involved was required to sign a non-disclosure agreement. The car took 3 years to build. It was delivered privately. No press. No photos. No record in any public registry. The royal passed away years later. The car, worth an estimated $70 million, has not been seen since. Rolls-Royce has never confirmed this car exists. They have never denied it. There is no photograph. No specification sheet. No VIN number in any database. Just the testimony of 2 former Rolls-Royce engineers, both now retired, who have spoken about it quietly to people they trust. The most exclusive car in the world is one that officially does not exist. And that, more than any price tag, is what makes it number 1. If this list surprised you, we made an entire video on the brands behind these cars. The empires. The obsessions. The men who built them and the secrets they buried. How Ferrari almost went bankrupt. How Bugatti rose from the dead. How Rolls-Royce was saved from extinction by a German company. That video is right here. I'll see you there.